here's how I think it's going to go. And this goes back to the Hill situation. And this was something that I learned yesterday because as we talked about Tyreek's situation, and he had said some things earlier in the month. This still is May. It's the last day of May. But earlier in the month, he said some things about wanting to retire with Miami. He loves it here, so sign me. Sign me. It's like, you're signed for 3 more years. Why are you saying sign me? What he was really saying was, pay me. That's what he's saying. His contract hasn't aged well. We all know it. I'm told he's been trying since the end of the 2023 season when he had 1,799 receiving yards and possibly would have had 2,000, but for that ankle injury he suffered on the Monday night against Tennessee. It was when it was kind of combination uncalled horse collar and hip drop that injured that ankle. But for that, he might have had 2,000. Now's the time for him to get paid. He's 30. This is his last best chance. He's been trying to do it. And the thing that really fueled it was not any other contract but A.J. Brown. The last time when he was in Kansas City, the thing that really sparked it was Devontae Adams. This time, A.J. Brown, who got his latest contract before this one, the same cycle that Hill got his. And both guys had 3 years left on their current deals. Brown got a new deal, and that's what Hill is trying to do now. And if Jefferson gets a deal done within the next week, Hill is going to try to beat it. I don't think he's going to, but he's going to try to beat it. Whatever the parameters are, whatever the numbers are, whatever the new money is, he's going to try to find a way, even if he has to do, presumably, a fake final year like the current deal has. He's going to try to emerge with something that allows him to say with a straight face, I'm the highest paid receiver in football.
Yeah, I mean, but is any receiver better than Justin Jefferson? And I say that with all due respect to Tyreek Hill. And like, just because you're the best doesn't mean you get to be the highest paid, right? I mean, I think we all understand that. But if I'm looking at it and the Vikings do blow it out of the water with Justin Jefferson, which they should because he's earned, and I'm looking at Tyreek Hill and he is 30, then I don't know if I'm going to want to say, yeah, we're going to make you the highest paid guy, unless it's with the, as you say, the Fugazi last year. Like that, I could probably be okay with if I'm the Dolphins. But I don't know if I just really want to pay Tyreek Hill that much. Like, I understand Tyreek Hill is one of the most talented players in the National Football League. And I'm not trying to diminish that, because what he's done over the last few years, and really over the course of his entire career, has really been excellent. I mean, he's had at least 1,700 yards in each of his first 2 seasons with Miami. That's crazy. That's really, really good, right? He's had 1,200 yards in each of his last 4 seasons, 5 of the last 6, because he was injured in 2019. So his production has certainly elevated Tua Tagovailoa. I think we can say his production has also helped elevate Jaylen Waddle. I mean, it's not like Jaylen Waddle was a slouch in his rookie year, and yes, scheme has something to do with it too. But, when somebody goes from, I believe it's something like 9.8 yards per reception like Waddle had his rookie year, to then leading the league in 18.1 yards per reception, these are things that are a product of the context that he's in. And so Tyreek Hill opens things up, right? And so I that's where I'm like, everybody's got to eat in some way, but where are you going to go with that if you're the Dolphins? I mean, what makes the payment level proper and right and makes everybody happy? I don't know. The cap going up certainly helps that too, but I mean, that makes it a little bit tougher when you've got other guys that also need to eat.
No, you're absolutely right. And look, the guy who ultimately has to eat the most in Miami as it relates to how NFL teams pay players at different positions is the guy who's still waiting for his second contract. Tua Tagovailoa, 4 years in, $23.1 million to be earned in 2024 on his 5th-year rookie option. And we can all agree that 23.1 isn't nearly enough. He deserves an extension, but at what cost? And there's been an assumption all year long that Tua's getting his. Tua's getting his. Tua's getting his. Oh, wait, Jaylen just got his. Tyreek wants his. I mean, that wasn't a thing a day ago. We didn't know Jaylen Waddle was close to getting a deal, and we didn't know Tyreek Hill was jostling for a new deal, other than what he said earlier this month where he made the comment, sign me. He didn't say pay me, but he has been, since the season ended, take this to the bank, literally and figuratively, trying to get more money to put in the bank. He's been trying to do it. $17.99. Here it is. Boom. This is it. He's the best player on the team. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.